And I opened the box and I went, oh, that's not the Gen S. That is a Gen Nano with an inbuilt battery. Not my cup of tea. Mind fart. Mind fart. Hey guys, welcome to Skint Vaper channel. I am Skint and today I am doing a hardware review. Yes, I am doing a lovely product sent to me by Vaporesso, thank you very much Vaporesso, for the purpose of this review. And it is the Vaporesso Gen Nano. You can see that, a little tiny dinky little thing. Look at that. It's a tiny, tiny, dinky little kit. So let's go down, shoot down the table. I'm going to take it apart, well, take out the box first, take it apart, show you what we've got, and then we'll come back up and I'll tell you what I think of this. See you in a minute. So folks, this is the Vaporesso Gen Nano. In the box it comes in. I've already had a wee nosy at this. I've not used it as yet, but I've had a wee nosy. As soon as I do this video, I'll be having a puff or two on this. So that's the box, Vaporesso Gen Nano, picture in the front, GTX mesh coils, changeable coils. It takes the GTX coils that you can get for the Target and other Vaporesso mods and pods, pulse mode, compact design, 2A fast charging. Gen Nano, pretty much the same. Address there, scratch and check on the back. All the stuff you get in it. So let's open up and see what we get. A stock coiler, eh? I've actually been thinking of getting a wee stock coiler and now I've got one. Thanks to Vaporesso for sending it out. So to get this out, I'm going to take that out there. As you can see, it's easier to grip. So here we have the mod, which I'll have a wee look at in a minute. And the tank, which I will also have a wee look at in a second. And you get a spare straight glass here. It comes with the bubble glass on. So let's have a wee look, see what else we get in the box. You get a spare coil, and you get your manual, which is actually quite not bad, very small writing by the way, but it tells you what you get in the box. You get the 3.5mm tank. And with the straight glass it's 2mm. Yep. That's pretty much your average manual, giving you all the bits and bobs there. You get your cable, charging cable, which is not USB-C, sadly. However, I don't know why companies are still making them, making products that don't, especially when it's an inbuilt battery. This is a little card that shows you all your different coils. GTX 0.6 mesh, GTX 0.8 mesh, and your GTX 1.2 regular. And what the wattage does and stuff like that. Even tells you down the bottom there, your first two mesh ones are restricted direct to lung, and your last one is mouth to lung, the 1.2. That's quite handy, and we've got 3 in the back here as well. You've got a GTX RBA, it says DIY, very good. GTX 0.2 mesh, direct to lung, and GTX 0.3 mesh, direct to lung. Quite a lot of choice there, isn't there? Quite a lot of choice there. What else are we getting? What the heck is this? Warranty card. Limited warranty card. Yep. Which comes in a nice little sleeve. Very fancy indeed. However, we never really use it, do we? Oh, and what's this? Laser anti-counterfeiting label instructions. How to check that you've got the right deal. Right, so let's have a nosy. We'll have a nosy at the tank first. So to fill this, we will unscrew the top, like so. And it's got a 510 drip tip here with the O-rings on the drip tip itself, which I'm pretty sure you could change around and do your own thing. Vaporesso it says on the outside, and you fill it by basically filling on the outside here rather than the inside. I'm looking for a little fucking pointer thing, which I don't have. I'll have a pen. I'll use my pen to show you. So, you would fill it in here. Not in here, obviously, or you'll flood the fucking coil. So don't be doing that. That's the glass, as you can see, to get your coil. You would just unscrew the bottom part here, like so. And that's your coil there. And it's just push to fit. Push to fit coil. This is the 0.2 mesh it's installed. You see 45 to 60 watts. That's the inside of that. You see the mesh there? So that just push to fit, pretty much. And that's it in, as you can see in the glass there. That's all there is really to the tank. That is all there is to the tank. GTX tank 22. So a 22mm tank diameter. Screw it back on, screw your lid back on after you've filled it up. Now, a lot of these tanks of glass could be wobbly. This glass is solid, guys, solid. So you're not going to have any issues whatsoever filling this up with the bottom, the glass lifting up and leaking, which is ideal. Spot on, Vaporesso. So that's the tank. Let's have a wee look at this mod. What we'll do is, so that's obviously when I put it on. It doesn't have a atomizer on, so it's not going to tell me. But let's have a hang on a wee second. So to get into the menu system of this, you can hold this in, or you can click it 3 times. This bottom button, the mode button, and this is the menu here. You've got, I'll just zoom in a wee bit so we can see it. You've got pulse mode, which is, let me just double check this. Pulse mode. It's a mode to improve vaping experience through constant voltage output, delivering optimal flavour production, nicotine satisfaction and perfect temperature cloud continuously. Very lovely. So that's pulse mode. You also have power eco mode, which when the battery level is below 40% and unable to support the present power, the device will automatically provide an option to enter the power eco mode for increasing endurance. They always put it so fucking sexy. Very sexy indeed. Whether it performs sexily, we shall find out. Then you have Smart TC, which is temperature control. Basically, when the temperature heating wire SS or titanium or nickel is detected, the device will provide an option to enter the STC Smart TC mode automatically. There you go. DIY mode, which is basically you can choose to bypass and stuff like that, which not many people use, I think. Well, I don't. Then we have system settings, and we'll go in here. Oh. So you go into system settings. You've got smart VW. Smart. When this function is turned on and an atomizer is installed, the system will recommend the best power for you. There you go. Auto Eco. Choose power eco mode for saving power and increasing endurance. And that's, you've got puff, you can reset your puff counter. You've got brightness. You can change the brightness of the screen. You can flip the screen so it just flips, so it's facing up the way. So if I flipped it, it would be facing upside down at the moment. And defaults. You've got the version of the software and exit. So that is pretty much it. System settings, DIY mode, smart TC, power eco and pulse mode. I would probably personally just use this in pulse mode. So that is pretty much it. What we'll do is we'll give this a wee fill to show you how it fills. So what I'll need to do is take my coil out and I'm going to prime it. So I'll do this fast. There you go guys, that is it. So you need to really sit that for 10 minutes to let the coil soak up the juice. And then you can vape in it. And this of course is your airflow. So it's coming up saying new or old, plus or minus. So that's your minus, that's your plus. We'll go with plus because it's a new, it's scanning. Very fancy, 55 watts. It tells you down here, which I think is very fucking good, especially for someone new. As you can see on the screen here, you have your recommendation, the best 45 to 60 watts. This will do this with your GTX coils. It's on pulse, it's on smooth, watts, 55 watts. The battery's sitting at 74%. And your coil is 0.18. And that's pretty much it. Done and dusted. So the Vaporesso Gen Nano, let's go up top and I'll tell you what I think of this. Well, there you go. Now, when Vaporesso sent me an email very nicely asking me to, would I like to review their products, I was flattered. I thought, wow, Vaporesso, nice one. And what they said in their email was, would you like to review if we sent your products, would you like to review them? Such as the Gen S. I was like, oh, Gen S, nice one. Gelatin 650, I'm up for that. Sounds like my cup of tea. Stock coils, I'm not, if you watched this channel before, I'm not big in stock coils. However, I was up for that. Give it a shot. I've been fancying a stock coil tank for a wee while, just for my lazy moments. And looking forward to it. When it came in, it was this. And another pod. However, for this review, we're talking about this. The Vaporesso Gen Nano. And I opened the box and I went, oh, that's not the Gen S. That is a Gen Nano with an inbuilt battery. Not my cup of tea normally. And I opened the box and it's minuscule, tiny, very small, next to my hand. I thought, fuck it, I'll try it, see what happens. Had a wee look at it, had a play about with it, and I've been using it for just over a week now. And I've got to fucking tell you guys, I'm impressed. I am impressed. Coming from someone that basically really sticks to rebuildables and batteries. What do you fucking call it? Batteries you can take in and out. Removable batteries. What is it with me to do with brain farts? Fuck me. Right. Usually with someone that likes rebuildables and removable batteries, I wasn't too sure, and it's very small and tiny and dinky. But I gave it a go, and I've got to say I quite fucking like it. I'm very impressed. I've seen reviews for the Gen products for quite a while now, and they're always getting favourable reviews, and I can see why. I did not fancy these because I didn't like the look of them, as in the Gen products. They just look too metallic, too shiny for me, if you know what I mean. But it actually, in the hand, is a lot better than it looks. It feels good. It's got a rubbery surface here on both sides and a shiny surface there, but it feels good to hold. This tiny little thing is fucking lovely. Now let me tell you, I have a couple of cons. Let me tell you my cons. When you're refilling this, if you take this off as you saw on the table and screw, it is wide open with the coil top exposed as such. So when you're refilling it, you've got to get it down the sides. This type of product I feel would be perfect for someone that's just going from smoking to vaping, you know what I mean? Or if they want to go from the cigarette fucking shite to something a bit more fucking professional and better, this would be ideal. But having no experience of stuff like this, I prefer when you're taking your lid off, the little kidney filling ports or something like that, is you've got a target to aim for with your needle points in your bottles. This would be very easily mistaken for going down the fucking coil chimney malarkey. And so that's a con. Bit of a con for me. I wish they had put a seal with a couple of fucking target holes on it for aiming, for people that are stupid like me. I didn't do that, lucky enough, but I can see it could be easily done if you weren't thinking straight, or you're drunk on a night out, because this is ideal for that. Carry in your pocket, take it out on a night out. You're drunk, you go, oh, fucking take your top off, go to fill it, you put it in the coil. And then you go, oh, for fuck's sake. And you've took a load of juice in your mouth. So that's a con. That is a con for me. Another con, and I have to say it is, it's leaking. Very, very slightly, not very much. You'll probably see if you look in the air holes there, hopefully you can see that. There is some juice. There is some juice in the air holes. It's a very little amount of leaking and not enough to bother me. And it usually happens after filling it, mostly. So, good idea to close your air holes when you're filling it. Not to stop it leaking, it may help with the pressure of the tank when you're putting the lid back on, but it still leaks even doing that. So, I have tried both coils, and I have had that issue with both coils that comes with the pack. Now I'll say this, Vaporesso, if you're going to send products to people, send them spare coils. I know you get coils in the tank, in the kit, and get a spare coil in there, but send them a pack of coils also when they're testing it, just to give us that extra room to test it. You see, if this issue is down to these coils, I'll have only the 2 coils that came with the kit, and I haven't bought any more coils, so sadly, I don't know if it is the coils. It could be the coils. Apart from that, it's not enough to put me off. The leakage is minimum, guys. Only a little bit. It's easily wiped away. Excellent little bit of kit. I'm thoroughly enjoying this. Now it has a 2000 mAh battery in it, and it charging takes about just under an hour, 50 minutes to an hour, and it doesn't take very long at all. Doesn't take very long. One of the things I like about this is when it's charging, on the screen here, it will show you how long it's got to go, and it will tell you how long it's going to take to charge. Brilliant, fucking brilliant. The information on the screen, one other thing I like about it is, it tells you the best wattage for your coils. As you can see there, 45 sorry, 45 to 60 watts, and it sets it at the premium, the best wattage, 55 watts. You can adjust that up and down. I think it's fucking brilliant. Brilliant idea. This is a 0.18 ohm coil I've got in here. 55 watts it's set at, and 45 to 60 it says is the best. So, flavour is fucking brilliant. Flavour is brilliant with this. I love the fucking flavour off this thing. It's on par with my intake single. Fucking on par with that for flavour. It's very, 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 very good flavour. My experience with stock coils was smoke coils years ago, where they leaked all over the place and lasted, some of them lasted a day if you were lucky. Very, very bad, and that's when I dumped stock coils and went to rebuildables, and I haven't been back to stock coils since then. I have been thinking about it recently, and this is impressive. This is impressive. Stock coils have come a long way if this is what we're getting. It's compatible with the GTX target coils as well, and I looked online and GTX coils are about £8 from Amazon for a 5-pack. Fucking good, that is good, and this has lasted me just over a week. It's still going fine. So money wise, you're saving money. You're saving money with this. This is good, and I would recommend it for that reason. The price for this is £30 to £50 depending where you're looking. Now I'm going to go for the middle ground here and say £40, okay? Is it worth £40? Well, I'm a chain vapor, okay? I vape anything. I'm vaping, I vape to death. I vape constantly, all the time. It's my style of vaping, I can't help myself. And chain vaping this, it's lasting me about 3 hours. Between 3 and 4 hours usually, that lasts me the battery. And I need to stick it in charge. So, that is my style of vaping, and I mean I chain vape. So if you don't chain vape, it could easily last you a day or so, or just over a day. And charging, as I say, it doesn't take very long at all. So if I was going to get this, I think I would need, and it was going to be my only device, I think I would need a couple of these. But if it's not going to be your only device, this would be great, taking a night out or something like that, or taking to your work, and you're only vaping on your breaks and stuff like that. Ideal, perfect. Close your air holes obviously when you're sitting in your pocket, your bag or whatever, so there's no leakage when you get it to vape on, just in case. As I said, I've experienced a small leakage problem. But is it worth 40 quid? Yeah, I think so actually. How long these coils are lasting, I think it's worth 40 quid. I will say that, I think it's worth 40 quid, and the flavour. Quite noisy. The flavour production is brilliant. The flavour is lovely. Coil production, sorry, and flavour is lovely. Coil production. Now usually I've got it wide open there, but I usually have it about halfway. That flavour jumps up quite a bit there, about halfway open. It's lovely, lovely, perfect flavour, beautiful. And the coil production, I can fill a room just as quickly with this as I can with any other devices. Very impressed, very fucking impressed, guys. It is not a USB-C, sadly, but it charges quite quickly. And in the menu it's got a host of features on it, if you want to use them. I'm quite happy to stick a stock coil in there and go with what it tells me to go with, because the flavour's bang on, the coil production is bang on, and it's all you need. The mouthpiece, the drip tip is very comfortable, doesn't heat up, no issues whatsoever apart from that small leakage. I'm very impressed with this, folks. So I can recommend this, and thank you very much to Vaporesso for sending this to me. I would love to try the Gen S, I would love to try the Gen S with the external batteries. I would love to give that a go. I think that's probably more suited to me because of my use. But very impressive, very impressive. Good tank, lovely tank. 3.5mm with the bubble glass on. I'm guessing you won't get bubble glass if you buy it in the UK because of TPD. However, without bubble glass or straight glass, it's 2mm. Another thing, because of my chain vaping, I'm having to refill quite a bit. But that's to be expected. I use bigger tanks and stuff like that, and I use rebuildables. Or single coilers, which don't require as high a wattage and stuff like that. It suits me better. But I don't mind, it's worth it. It's worth having the refill list, I don't give a shit. It's worth it. So if you're thinking of getting a little dinky toy like this, then I can recommend it. I'm going to give this a score of an 8, which is quite high for me, guys. It would have got a 9, close to a 10, but a 9 if it wasn't for the leakage issue. Apart from that, bang on, well done Vaporesso. And thanks again for sending it. Now, I am going to buy other coils for that. I'm going to buy other coils for it and try them. Because, and if you watch Bargain Vapes on a Friday, that's probably where I'll give updates and stuff like that. Or I may put another video at a later date, an update, to tell you how I got on with the new coils and see if that leakage problem's still there. So, Bargain Vapes on a Friday from 9:30 to 10:30 with myself and the guys in the Bargain Vapes public house. We'll have a laugh, shitloads of fun. Get yourself in there, give it a watch if you can. Thanks for watching, guys. That's been me and the Vaporesso Gen Nano. I nearly said Gen S there. No, it's a Gen Nano. Very impressive little kit. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.